Hello everyone, welcome back to Hare over here. I'm Hare, and today we are doing another stand deck, um, doing a few of the drafts, which I'm probably gonna have linked down below and probably have appeared up here. There was an draft archetype that I wanted to actually shift into a standard deck, and seeing how that's going. Through some testing, it has been going great, but it's all been 101. But yeah, let's actually get into it. Uh, the Orzhov like repertoire aggressive decks. Yeah, yeah. The deck is pretty dang simple in most of what it's wanting to do. In that, it's wanting to abuse the have uh, like use things like the lecturing scorn mage, uh, the Inklight, melancholic poet, and the stowing hope singer too. Like, oh yeah, I have a bunch of instances and sorceries that uh, target stuff, and I'm gaining benefit off that. Uh, Obviously, I also have the graduation day. Only three of them. I've been finding that opening this guy is not as useful as I would like to hope through it. Um, but really, the lecturing skill on mage boosts itself up. Graduating day does a similar thing, but instead of being itself, it increases one of my own things, which is always nice. The Inklight makes uh, 1/1 tokens, which combined with graduation day, the storing hope singer, which gives a +1/+1 counter to everything. Um, Nick, that's a great two-card thing. Um, the melancholic is a little bit iffy sometimes, but the additional like drain that this causes is actually quite nice. Um, but most of the rest of the deck is either spot removal, which like uh big thing, the difference between repertoire and something like heroic, which actively can, with heroic can actively care about if I targeted specifically that creature with heroic. Repertoire simply cares if I target something with an instant or sorcery spell. So I have things like erode and three feed the cycles to help target down creatures. Uh, Repertoire only cares if I targeting the creature, but the feed the cycle is mostly in here to really make sure that I'm targeting that I can deal with the at occasional planeswalkers. And because I'm playing a number of instants and sorceries without a way of recycling them, the actual like forge is actually quite nice. Forge. Erode again takes care of planeswalkers or creatures. Yeah, it gives them a land, but still. Uh, this might seem a little bit weird, but with Killen's confidence, um, A, it boosts up the targeted creature, it draws me a card, and I can recycle it. So, and yeah, and that's the thing, it's like one, two, three, four, five creature. Like, I'm playing 19 like things with repertoire, thusly with killing being able to recycle it every time I hit somebody is absolutely nice. And the draw is again great. Uh Silver Quill Charm. Put 2+1/+1 counters on something? Great. Uh Exile something small? Great. So it's another removal option. And I have yet to actively use the like Drain 3, but it's a nice thing. But the first two effects, and it being an instant, auto corrects the repertoire immediately. Um, And Abigail, poet, lecturer, lecturer, however, this might not seem useful, but it's the, oh, it becomes prepared whenever I cast a creature. Oh, look, Hope's Singer, cast, uh, the Inkwright, cast the poet, or cast the lecturing Scorn Mage, cast another, Abigail. Oh, look, it auto prepares, and oh, there's another instant, another sorcery that I can actively activate and just give a counter, uh, and triggering repertoire again. So that is absolutely great. And the Purging Stormbound, give something +2/+2, uh, give them lifelink, give them hexproof. That temporary hexproof is absolutely great in this deck. The lifelink has gotten me out of so many binds in so many situations. And again, it's a like Abigail, like Keelan's, it's a because it's an omen, it just shuffles back into the deck. Oh look, I get to reuse this, and if need be, oh, I just cast a giant thing, and oh, there's a creature with a bunch of counters on it. Rip it. But I'm usually using the Absorb Essence aspect. 22 lands, uh, 4 plains, 4 swamps, 4 each bleach bone voyages, 4 goddess shrines, 3 concealed courtyards, 3 scattered sanctums. Great early game, great later game. Uh, that's why I'm going 3 and 3. I probably could go 4 and 2, but there's been times that it's like I've been flooded or I've been like mana starved, so it's these somewhat balance each other's out. I haven't gotten too many. I haven't dived into best of 3, but most of these is just making sure that I can get more additional supports out of it. 2 dig site inventories to mostly uh, dig. It's the additional counters, it's the occasional vigilance, helping hands. Weirdly enough, a lot of my creatures do die, so the helping hand really helps get everything back. Disenchant. There are a number of decks out there that are relying on enchantments and artifacts out there that I've noticed, so help with that. Heartless Act, remove counters. I originally did have 3 of these in my main, but I was finding that it's like, well, I want to destroy that thing, but it has a bunch of counters on it. And if I remove a bunch of those counters, it's not a 0/0, it's a 1/1 or 2/2, meaning removing those counters is useless. Uh, uh, Scalding Administrator, it's another repertoire that if it grows, I could potentially get to move it. I was thinking about originally in the main deck, but I'm 50/50 on it. But side deck is if in case I really want to get something big. Uh, Emeritus of Truth, in case I am wanting additional removal, and Abigail. This is again removal or just like, oh, I just want one thing to grow and get in for like, oh look, I don't care if lecturing turns into loses its repertoire. Getting all these other abilities is more useful. But yeah, let's actually get into some matches. I might do 2 or 3 best of ones, and then actually get into a actual best of 3, and to really show off like a what a like to really show off the sideboard potentially. So yeah, I'll see y'all in actually we are just getting into it, so okay. As much as I like the having the vote in the beginning hand, I effectively have no creatures in the starting hand, so this is gonna be a mulligan. So, uh, this might take the mulligan. Turn 2, thanks to the concealed in the courtyard and the godless shrine, I'll have open the road, and next turn the poetic. Shuffle back one swamp. This is not the most ideal hand, but the poet at least allows some amount of like buffering of the hit points of the life. So I've been on a D&D kick, so okay, that actually has to read. Yeah, play the Godless Shrine, and this is why I like playing the poet, because it allows me to shock in the shrine and just recover off that health. Swamp, poet. Again, they're Demille, so they might have some counter magic in the deck. Yep. Yeah, counter unless they pay 2. If you bought a dragon, it's paid. Yeah, put 2 counters here. Having the counters on the poet like is somewhat of a hard sell, but and the taunt. And why I played the planes is over the Voyage is I already got 2 duels, and plus I like having like this back to back. Okay, really getting in the ramp here. Okay, Voyage. Play out the Hope Singer. Can I have another counter magic? Play out you. I'm gonna put the 2 counters on the Hopes. Yeah, Nick, I could have gotten a bit of extra damage there, but making targeting down the poet a little bit more of a priority for the opponent, but this is a situation that it's like make both of them a bit of a target. Plus, with the Hope Singer being a flyer, yeah, it's like flying lifelink. It's like the poet is great and it makes it a little bit more worthy of targeting down, but play the ink white, swing for 5. And yes, this is a general weakness of this deck in that I can run out of cards really fast, but I'm also a tad bit flooded at like 5 lands. Yeah. I might be dead in the water here. What did you exile? Think right. Okay. Yeah. They're at 15 life. The attack that I just did the previous turn was not only completely eliminated, but just absolutely recovered from. And without me drawing anything with the erode, drawing the erode, no creatures on field. This deck definitely has a place and definitely uh, does take some adjustment to actually get into it, but I think it does have a. It's a. It definitely. It definitely has a place, I think. So. Okay, I'm. Yeah, this is lacking a ton one play here, but Nick, ton two poet, I have a bunch of other things, and if I can get the third land, I have the Hope Singer. So I do just things on my actual screen made me like, what's happening? Why does that card look weird? Okay, concealed courtyard. Hmm. Why are they? Okay, so they are in Bay in Gogoi. Okay. Colored me a little bit confused at the moment. Like, playing the poet somewhat gives it away what I'm actively doing. As long as this creature. Okay, so. Hmm. I. So this might be just like. Okay. Yeah. And this is part of the issues. I'm locked at 2 cards at the moment, making.
I'll make short work of this problem. I can heal you.
Yeah. They can -3. Yeah. I'm gonna. I was stuck at 2 lands. I didn't have any early turn on plays for like 1 turn. That's like. I don't think I could have. I think I was slowly losing the potential advantages there. So, yeah. Let me find a standard best of 3. Okay. I'm actually gonna find an actual best of 3 match. I know these weren't the best demonstration of this deck, but it's always one of those like, performs great off camera. Then, as soon as I'm on camera, it's like, nope, you suck as a deck builder. I swear, this deck has something there, I think. So, yeah, let's get into it. Um, I'm gonna take the play. Turn 1, potentially turn 2, with a double graduation day. Uh, yeah, I'm a little light on creatures, but. And having only 2 lands to start with, but then. Cancel. Actually, I'm gonna do. Target you. Something's up here and I'm not really liking it that much. Attack with the lecture. Scorn Mage. Play the Swamp into maybe the double graduation day potentially. Because as soon as I play the Swamp, the Vouge is gonna be active. Yeah. Hey, the Vouge. I'm not gonna attack here. Play the Bleach and Vouge next turn. And just activate Feed the Cycle right off. Potentially, depending on what I draw that is. Both graduations are gonna trigger, which is gonna increase the Scorn Mage. Okay. Take out the Mage. And this is also why I like the Storm Brood, because it does give me access to if I really am lacking features, but it's gonna last until end of turn on this. Take out. It sucks that I don't have anything to really benefit of casting the Erode or the... Yep. Concede. Let's get into... This is the best of three, so... So, having this... Having the Feed the Cycle is gonna be somewhat useless in this situation. Because it's just gonna be too slow in this matchup. Let's go with having like, let's go with the two Heartless Axe backed up with one Emeritus of Truth. Actually, gonna go with the one Helping Hand. So I can potentially just... They have quite a bit of removal, so getting something like that into the field is gonna be useful. Take the play. That's a mulligan. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Keep this. Throw one poet back. I'm gonna throw back the planes. It's gonna be... Yeah, I would rather not have the planes starting off my hand with that, so... And yeah, going down to 5 somewhat sucks here, but... Okay, get the... they get a basic land out of it. Then attack. Next turn, play the Sanctum, followed by the Poet. And why I didn't keep that first hand, like double swamps. I'm needing to get guaranteed have the option of a turn 1 or turn 2 having both black and white mana is more important than anything else in this deck. So, and this is why having probably why I should go with 4 concealed courtyards. More than anything else is gonna be more important than the Shattered Sanctum, but because this is useless on the first few turns if I don't have land to play with. Okay, and I am dead in the water because I'm becoming mana flooded. Yeah, yeah, I can attempt to play it out, but when your opponent has a full grip of cards, you have 4 lands in hand and a 5th in the hand, and with really my only draw engine being something that requires something else to be on the field. Yeah, I'm not the best deck builder, and I realize that I can empty out my hands pretty quickly, but I'm gonna get in another best of 2 match, so give me a moment and we'll jump straight into it. And here we go. So play first. Okay, this is actually one. Well, I mean, yeah, a lot of these hands can be hit or miss, but Garden Shrine, pay 2, play the Graduation Day. Next turn, Plains into Inkvite. Um, and in future turns, I can actively Inkvite, but now I have 3 lands, so Plains into Abigail next turn, meaning I can still, after the turns following, I can actively, depending on things I draw, I can start getting her, I can stop preparing her and getting off everything. And all things considered, okay, then draw that many cards, okay. I might, Silver Quill Charm, exile a creature with power 2 or less. Do it on Abigail. Yeah, I can't exactly get Abigail's ability off, but attack. But I didn't have to deal with the constant little guy being just there ready to start pinging me to all heck out. Excuse me. Attack. And yeah, bone spares are a thing, but I'm not as concerned with it, I think, in this. Okay. I I speak wrongly. Well, not being all that concerned with it. Nope. Planes, Inkwa, cast, target, Abigail. Attack for 6. Oh, it's a warp. Okay, I was like, why is it exiled? It's a warp cost. But now they can hard cast it going into this turn if they wanted. Intentionally take out some of the Inklings. Yeah, I was like, Inklings, not the correct name of these tokens. Oh, they are called Inklings. Hard cast. Take out one of the Inklings. Play the planes, play out the poet. Cast you. Attack. And attack with the Inkling. They guarantee the a little bit of damage there, and some of the repertoire and the stanza, the heroic stanza could have went on to the Inkling. The graduation day would have went on the Inkling, but it's like, okay, make sure to make Abigail a little bit more stand out a little bit more. Oh, there. Do they have another flyer? Nope. Block there, block there. Nope. Yeah. And attack these two and Abigail. Take out them on turn 1. So that was game 1. Okay, so not needing the disenchant. They are definitely hitting probably 2 of the heartless matches. I'm fine with taking out the 3 and 1 Emeritus of Truth to really hammer home the potential removal options there that I have. Yeah, the Emeritus in the feed the cycle is not going to be as useful, but I may want to change that up in future cycles, but on screen, there we go. Scott shows okay. Yeah. I'm liking this. It's gonna be okay, they play a land. I'm gonna do Bleach, Lecturing Scorn Mage. And what I was originally thinking was Planes, Graduation Day, Scorn Mage. Okay, they do the Shock. Oh, Spider-Man, okay. It's like, what? I didn't actually properly read that card, but it's gonna be the Planes. I'm gonna go with... Oh. It's you, dude. What I'm... Okay. Okay. What I'm thinking about is, the second Voyage, Scorn Mage into the charm, take out the Squelchaw. Actually, Scorn Mage into Heartless, destroy creature with the pay the 2 life, take action. Why I wanted to keep the charm around, was again, it's the like +2, +2, get the 2 counters all removal. That was really the big thing that I wanted to make sure. And yeah, I could have taken out, but gotta take out. Hired Claw. Yep. Stowing. Tag for 2. Next turn I might be going Charm. Actually, evoke. Yeah, is guaranteed evoke the Orzhov. Yeah, evoke the Orzhov. Charm potentially. No. I'm gonna evoke you. Yeah. Then I'm gonna do the charm, giving the 2+1/+1 counters to the singer. So I attack with both, and because the Hope Singer has lifelink, gain a little life back in the situation. Deals damage. Equal to... Yeah, that's just enough to take me out. What the fudge is going on with this effect? Yeah. Yeah, it was a literal race there, and the idea was, at least with the Hope Singer, allow me to get back some of my, because of the lifelink, get me back a little bit of health there. This is yeah, not getting the black white immediately is, but I'd rather have a turn 1 Scorn Mage over a turn 1 Graduation Day. That's why I went with 3 Graduation Days, because at least with the Scorn Mage, I can actually, like, it powers itself up. It doesn't need anything else. The Graduation Day specifically needs another thing to actually power it up, to actually make it work. Next turn, Swamp into the Hope Singer. Though I might want to like fuddle around with not actually having Graduation Day in there This deck, I get the feeling that it's more of a win mode than anything else. Well, I need to play the Swamp there for the Hope Singer. Next turn is probably gonna be the Voyage into maybe, depending on what I draw, it might be Hope Singer and Graduation Day there. No blocks. Can't play that immediately. I'm gonna risk it slightly. Deal 1, gain 1. Because I could have kept up mana for the Erode. I just can't gain life. That legitimately actually sucks there. Swamp, Erode. Gonna take out the links now so I can actually gain some life off of both my Hope Singers, because against this deck I'm needing to create a bit of a health differential. Okay. Ink white. That was an odd target. If you did this other Hope Singer, the one with the 3+1/+1 counters, that making me, and then attack with a Hellkite, say, and the links, that's gonna make me want to block less. Got block there. Put the counter there. Get attack with both. Yeah, I'm not gonna gain any life. Oh yeah. Put the opponent out. It's like, wait, this just eliminates them. So yeah. Uh yeah, some of these matches were not the best demonstration of the deck, but clearly the deck does have some things to it. I definitely would like to hear your thoughts about the standard format down below. Oh, and as always, give a like if you liked the video, give me a dislike if you didn't like it. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you want to see more of this, and I'll see you all around.